weekend. Hope you're doing good out there. Just coming on here really quick. We got several things that are going on. Obviously, right? It's December. It's family. It's Christmas. New Year's coming. New 2024 is coming. Hopefully, you're gearing up and you're getting ready for 2024 and beyond. A lot of stuff is happening in the real estate market. I'm going to share with you really quick two things. I'm going to share a new website that's rolling out in 2024. It's still being worked on, but most of it is done. And I'm going to share VIP execs and what they do and what they're all about, and location where you can find them and all that good stuff. There are properties that are popping up in Southern California and other states, Arizona, Texas, and a few other states that we're going to be eyeballing on. But I wanted, if you have any questions, do the likes, do the hearts, all that good stuff. Watch the video all the way through. Get the juicy, awesome, juicy nuggets and pro tips that I'm going to drop for you today. And at the same token, yes, my name is Eric. I'll be your host for today for the Amp Live Real Estate Show. I'm going to be going in and out today and tomorrow because we're hitting it hard and gearing up for 2024. So you're going to see my mug, or you're going to see a lot about the brands. AHA, Americans helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track. And Amp Live, the American Mentee program, the only program of its kind where we truly mentor you and others across the United States of America one-on-one. And VIP execs, it's one of the only brokerages and boutique brokerages where we actually have both sides of the coin there, on the public sector and private sector, the brokerage side, the agent side, as well as lending. About a combined experience of over 40 plus years in the business. So that's an awesome, awesome thing. Because I know when I found my mentor, or at least a few of them, when I got started in the business in the last cycle. And when I say last cycle can be several things, right? It's either a whole cycle, 10, 15, 20 years is a full cycle. And then in between that full cycle, there's micro cycles, right? Where it goes up and it goes down, it goes up and it goes down, and things happen. We're talking about the actual full cycle of 10, 15, 20 years that have passed, right? Now we're getting into a new cycle. Nobody has a crystal ball, but the closest thing to your crystal ball is going to be cycles and trends, right? When's the next foreclosure market? When's the next short sale market? When's the next REO market and bottom out? All that good stuff, right? But right now, things are happening. They're going back and forth. Properties are still selling. There's low inventory. So when I hear that, I say, it's okay. There's tons of inventory out there if you know what to do and if you're hungry and you go after it. I am seeing some aggressive stuff in Texas where people are actually going and knocking on doors. They're calling family members, and it's happening in Southern California and California as well, where people are knocking on freaking doors. They're calling family members. They're calling any way they can get a hold of a seller to try to work a deal. The good thing is that we dive deep when we work with our mentees, and especially when we do deals where we build that relationship with the seller and we talk with the seller and we're digging in really deep to provide those solutions. At the same token, we're going valley to valley. There is a process to it. We touched them several times before we go to the property, set an appointment, all that good stuff. It seems like a longer jam, but the longer jam makes you more money, right? The ones that are kind of a short jam, right, where you're just throwing spaghetti at the wall, you got to go through 1,000 to get a deal. You got to write 500 offers to get a deal, and it's a bunch of spaghetti at the wall, and you're losing a bunch of deals in between. Does it work? Of course it does, but that's not that's for the short termers, right? We're here for the long term at the end of the day. So think of it this way. There was a guy called Gallagher when I was a kid. He was a comedian. He could like smash watermelons and all kinds of shit and smash it on people. And he was like, here's kind of something what he said, and it actually works with what I just mentioned, or it kind of aligns with what I mentioned about spaghetti at the wall, short timers, and all that good stuff, right? Think of it this way. When you're cooking, right, you're cooking up an omelet, and you're going to make this omelet, and you're preparing the omelet. You got to separate the yolk and the white and all that good stuff or whatever, and you got the bell peppers and the cheese and the ham or whatever you want for that omelet, but then you're hungry. You're like, man, I got to eat. I'm hungry. This is taking too damn long. The preparation's taking too long, and it smells so damn good. Fuck it. I'm making scrambled eggs. And you start scrambling the motherfucking eggs, and you eat scrambled eggs, right? And maybe some bacon or whatever else you have, but you'll never taste the awesomeness of an omelet, right? Because you just don't have the tenacity, or maybe it's just the timing, or it could be, hey, look, that's it. But if you see what I'm saying there, right? You got to have that willpower. You got to have that strength. You can't just think about, oh man, I got to get a deal, or you quit your job in 3 months and go, fuck, I got to get a deal in 3 months or I'm going back to work. No, there's a lot more to it than that. Sure, you can save some money. A lot of people have and done that and then lost their money, went back to their job, or you just keep rocking and rolling and hunking and chunking, and blood, sweat, and tears are going to drop, and you pay your dues. That's how you pay your dues. It's going to happen unless you were born into money, and then it don't matter. But at the end of the day, the money's got to rock somehow, somewhere, right? But this is what I wanted to share with you, because it's an awesome day today. It's beautiful out here in Southern California. It's supposed to be winter, but it's more like freaking fall. And I'm sure it's snowing in other states like New Mexico. I heard from the young man out there, it's snowing and they got some black ice. And even Texas is probably doing this thing. Florida, all these different states. I know there's some states that are really bad with the snow and the ice and all that other good stuff. So I definitely get it. But I want to share this with you really quick. Check out this website, right? This is AmericansHelpingAmericans.net, right? Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we can help you sell your property. We can help you with rent-to-own, lease options, all that good stuff. But this is on the private sector. We're interconnected with our sponsor, VIP Execs, and Amp Live Media is how we're putting all this together for the brokerage for 2024. And we're looking for people in the private sector. We're looking for people in the public sector, meaning you have a listing, you have an agent, you have a license, or maybe you're just not quite happy where you're at. And you want to get a little bit of both, right? And if you're going to move to the real estate side, yeah, be prepared to spend $3,000 to $30,000 to $60,000 to learn that side of the business. On the other side, for an agent or a broker, guess what? Hey, it's just going to be time. And yeah, you got to spend that money every year to, do what you need to do to keep your license, to keep on rocking and rolling, do what you need to do. You got to market. A lot of people say, hey, no, I'm in the real estate business. I said, no, you're in the marketing business, right? Because you need to be able to market yourself. You need to be able to get leads. That's what we're going to be supplying with you, right? We'll supply leads. We'll supply you with the marketing and all that good stuff that you're going to need to get up and running. We're going to share some of those proprietary things that we have with Amp Live, AHA, and VIP Execs with you exclusively. I'm going to share that little website with you too as well. But we're going to get into this real quick. So we're going to scroll down. Look, our cause and mission is to help our fellow Americans with their real estate issues across the USA. And that's the beautiful thing about that. We are building out a hub in Southern California. Then we want to do it in Arizona and Texas as well, and a few other states, depending on where it's rocking and rolling and where we can find great, honest, good people with integrity, loyalty, and communication. Because we know communication can break down and be repaired, but the other two, integrity and loyalty, cannot be repaired, right? So those are two components that you really need to have in this business, okay? AHA Advisors 24/7. I know I might have went through this website before, but I'm not going to go too deep into it. But, hey, this is what this is about. It's all about, yes, and buying properties, fixing, flipping, buying, holding, listing properties, helping buyers, relocation, all that good stuff. And that's the great thing about the brokerage VIP Execs is that we can do the relocation from anywhere in the United States of America. We can go broker to broker anywhere in the United States of America. You can hang your license with us and work with us anywhere in the United States of America. And if you're in another country, guess what? We can accommodate that as well. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, lovely thing that's coming down the wire. Here's some properties that are that I'd like to share with you real quick. So we got a great fix and flip in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's an awesome fix and flip. It can actually have a few things can go there with some cash flow. You got the extra lot where you can make some more money. That's like free money, right? Got some stuff in the OC, or I should say not OC. It's actually Riverside, California. We got a nice 6-bedroom, 4-bedroom property that I'm going to share with you in a little bit. I don't think I have it here, but I'm going to pull it up and share that with you. I believe it's on Facebook, but it's a 6-bedroom, 4-bath property, and we can go seller finance, sub-2, traditional selling, traditional. If you have a loan and things of that nature, we can help you with all that good stuff, closing costs or whatever it may be, right? And we're not everybody to everyone, but we are straight on point with real estate, okay, period. Real estate on both sectors, the private and the public. So it's a no-brainer, right? It's real estate. It's not like we do real estate and do insurance, or we do real estate and we're, contractors, or we do real estate and we're like, a financial analyst or whatever, and things of that nature. All right, so I'm going to scroll down here. You take a look at the website. We got this property. We got another one. It's in the mountains of New Mexico. More properties are coming down the wire, NODs, pre-foreclosures, and other ones. What we got? Seller finance. You can sign up on the website that's almost ready, not quite yet, but you can sign up for the AMP Live newsletter and get the latest news and updates on what's going on with us and others across the United States and mentees across the United States, investors. You can actually go here to this website when it's ready, and you'll be able to add a property. You can put your information, you can put your company and all that good stuff and promote your website. It's free, and it should be free probably forever unless we change it or whatever. But that's what's going on there. I want to go ahead and share this with you. I'm going to change this really quick, change the tab. So you can actually go here, okay, to VIP Execs, Broker Associate. And if you're wanting to place your license and drop a license with us, right, then we'd love to have you. And you'll get the best of both worlds, like I said, right? But it's just a matter of touching base, see if it's going to be a good fit. If you're a newbie, it may or may not be a good fit. It's totally, it just depends, but you never know, right? So reach out and let's see what we can do. There's, let me see, property, open house. Yep. So here's the property. Let me open this bad boy up. Oh, I'm going to do that. It's asking me to go ahead and register. Let's just view the details, see if it makes me register. Okay, not. Cool. So check this out. Open house, right? So there's some rocking and rolling. I was out there, yes, putting up the signs for the boss and all that good stuff. I like to see what's going on in the area, see what's going on, what's here. There's high schools. I'm going to share something. I'm actually going to be going live with where you actually see my mug and stuff in a little bit. Not that it matters, but this is something cool that I wanted to share. It's 4,037 square foot, 9,148 square foot lot. It's an awesome pad for a nice family or co-living or even traveling nurses, right? Which I think would be awesome because it's really open, and I'll share it with you in a little bit, but it's really open, even for the young professionals and things of that nature, where you can probably, lease off the bedrooms for 6 months at a time, like a hotel or like Airbnb. So you're not stuck. You don't have to do any type of eviction if they don't pay their rent or their roommate rent or whatever. Instead of getting a $5,000 or $6,000 per month, you could probably get $20,000 to $35,000 or more, minus Uncle Sam's fees and stuff, right? But check this out. Everything's within 1 mile, so it's super convenient. Schools in the area. There's actually 18 freaking private schools within 5 miles of this property, which is pretty cool. Let me see the inside. I'll share the inside with you right? You take a look at the inside. It's got marble throughout, so you can see some of the marble that's been put in there. I think it's pretty awesome. I like it. It looks cool. Oh, shit. It's asking me to log in, right? So I got to log in to see more pictures. Are you going to ask me to do that again? Nope, maybe not. Let's go back. Let's take a look. And we'll go back here. Let's see what we got here. There it is. We'll try it again. View details. I swear, man, like technology is so touchy these days, and everybody wants this, wants that, and all kinds of crazy shit. But it is what it is, right? So this property is going for about trying to lock it up here, huh? All right. So it's going for about $1 million, 1.1 million, and the square footage is about 4,000 square foot, right? So this is cool too. Like popular, there's 15 golf courses, 8 parks, and yes, for the people who love animals, there's 2 dog parks. There's one actually right across the street, and it's actually there's a high school right across the street. There's some hospitals right down the street as well, very good ones for for different things. I'm not going to get too detailed into that. And of course, the neighborhood eats, right? There's tons of food, 112 plus, 4-star plus within 5 miles. So it's some awesome stuff that's going on. If you want to learn how to do this, or not learn, I should say, for the VIP execs, we're looking for experienced agents and brokers, or agents, I should say, right, to work with us. And if you are new, then it's going to be up to the boss to talk with. You got to speak with them and speak with everybody else, and kind of like a board of directors. If everything looks good, then you come aboard. At the same token, we're looking for mentees across the United States of America. I'm going to go ahead and close that out, put that back up here. There we go. And I'm going to pull this up. So one-on-one mentoring, right? Nobody does what we do with the one-on-one mentoring, meaning we'll work with you. We're going to show up. We're going to talk with sellers belly to belly. You're going to learn the art of the deal. You're going to learn how to break down deals. You're going to learn to figure out what a deal is and what a deal is not. We're actually going to do probably 90% of the work in the first couple of times when we're working with you. Trust me. And the reason I know that, and I could use an example, but I'm not going to use any names as a mentee, right? And some are, they're salespeople, some are nurses, some are doctors, and some are, just different types that come from all different places. Some have spent $20,000 or $30,000 with other programs, and things of that nature. It could be, the I won't say any names, 50 grand for the effers or whatever. And then you got the clevers at 20. You got, the Seans and the Terrys and flip mans and all kinds of stuff from 2,000 to 3,000 to 30,000 to 60,000. The highest I've ever heard was 150,000 for a one-day seminar. Okay. Now check this out. One-on-one mentoring. Okay. I guarantee it. I've been talking to a lot of people, and we've been in regards to like the coaching and financing and stuff that's just in the business, right? And they're going, man, you're like the most competitive out of everybody, right? And nobody does what you do because you're doing one-on-one. You're actually working. We're doing splits, and we're actually doing deals. So it's more intimate. It's not like a giant community, and you get lost in translation, right? What's happening is that this is like joining a family. It's like join a special brokerage. Now, I'm not saying that it's kind of crazy or weird like the movie, right? The Firm, and might be dating if you're too young, and you might not understand what that movie is. But no, it's not mafioso stuff or anything, right? We got our core, and we got our policies and procedures. We got what we like doing and how we do it, and we share it with you. And our goal is to help you with your business. And if you take off, we done it right, then cool. Send us deals. We keep on staying in it. We'll continue to work together or not. Or sometimes it's just not for them or for you at the end of the day. And we just go from there, right? But check this out. All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to pull something up here. Now, we don't do this. We don't advertise. There was a website that's being revamped for amplive.net. Yes, it's amplive.tv now, because we're going to be adding more videos and training. We also are coming out in 2024 with Sub 2 Master. It's a program, and it's all about Sub 2 because I love Sub 2. We love Sub 2, and we're going to just share the Sub 2 Master shit out of things, right? And every deal is a possible Sub 2, and it's a better jam because it protects you, and you got more, and you can make more, and you can do more, period, right? As well as lease options, rent to owns, and things of that nature, right? But here we go. I'm going to pull up a QR code. Go ahead and click that, and that'll lock you in, because in 2024, it's going up another $4,000 to $6,000. It goes up every year about $4,000. But we're changing things and gearing up because things are changing, and people are going, well, hey, shouldn't the prices go lower? No, actually prices are going higher because of what we do in our skill sets and the team, and it is plug and play, right? So you're plugging everything, systems, automation, text, ringless voice message, all that good stuff, CRMs, the marketing, the postcards and letters, all those things are a process, right? But you're going to learn this stuff and move as fast or as slow as we need to go, or as fast or slow as you need to go. We don't move forward until you understand and digest what's happening, right? And you're like, okay, I got it. Cool. And if I feel and we feel you got it, then we move to the next phase. If not, then we're not moving forward. It doesn't make any sense, because you're going to get frustrated. We'll get frustrated, and we won't make any freaking money. And that's what we're here to do, is help you build your business. But the byproduct is deals and money. That's how we make our money. That's why we're able to charge what we charge. If you scan that QR code right there, lock in your spot, one-on-one mentoring, the American Mentee program, right? AHA Amp Live with Erick, Paul, myself, and the team. I always say, let's rock and roll. Do what you need to do. Scan that. And we'll get started, and we'll set up a call. We'll start an onboarding process. You'll go through the gauntlet. We'll see where you're all about, and we're going to get together with the micro goal sheet. You will get a welcome email, micro goal sheet. You're going to tell us about your goals, not just tangible and intangible in regards to real estate, but everything involved, because we're actually intimately getting together to rock together, right? With disclosures and contracts, agreements, all that other good stuff, right? Because we want to protect you. We want to protect ourselves. We've been burned in the past, so we learn. So this way you don't have to fail forward. We've already done that, right? So we've already paid the price for that, and we're going to help you with that. So scan that QR code, scan the QR code. And if you have any other questions, shoot us a DM, or if you have my telephone number, it probably will pop up, or it should be somewhere on the internet, but I'll give it to you really quick. It's 909-341-6629. It's 909-341-6629. That's the office number to go to office, but then they'll be able to get to me. And it is one of those text numbers /office/directory. All that good stuff is all wrapped in there, because technology is a lot awesome now. A lot more. Is that a word? Awesomer, right? All right. So we got some stuff rocking and rolling inside this pad here. I'm going to go live for probably 10, 15 minutes because I want to talk about this pad. I want to talk about where the money's at in this pad. I want to talk about how we're helping fellow Americans in the United States of America with what we're doing, not just in the real estate business, but also sellers and homeowners and buyers and investors and people who have 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 families get together and go, shit, I want to rock some real estate. I want to do some deals. Can you? Of course, because that was the initial mission for AHA, Americans Helping Americans, when we started it. That was one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track. Together with you and others across the United States of America, it's a real estate investment firm. And then Ampli was born around 2016, when we started training. We were always training, mentoring in-house, and then we decided to open it up to the world with the one-on-one only. Yes, is there some other programs? We got some stuff that we've done. We just didn't want to be like everybody else and have a coaching program and videos and PDFs, right? And a Facebook group with the blind leading the blind. So we've scrapped it. I've scrapped, not signed off on it 2 or 3 times to say scrap it, 90-day program, 30-day this, that. But we are sticking to the one-on-one. One-on-one works. And we love it. I love it. And that's what we're going to continue to do. But we are going to have the Sub-2 Master Group. That'll be one of the trainings where we'll be able to share with you, do deals, because Sub-2 buyouts are dropping in the market today. That's part of the crystal ball thing, right? Knowing what's on the wall. If you don't know what you don't know, you don't know. I know, we know what we know. And there's others out there that know because they've been through it. It's like if you've been through it before, right, then you're going to know. If you've been punched in the face, you know what it feels like. If you've never been punched in the face, well, you don't know what it feels like until you get punched in the face, right? So the bottom line is this, right? You keep on rocking and rolling, never give up. I'm going to sign off here pretty good in a second, and then I'm going to go ahead and go live where you can actually see my mug. We're going to be inside the house, nice little TV and stuff. I think I might have already ran through with a little virtual video of the pad, but if we have to do that, I'll do it again. But I'm probably just going to be stationary. I really don't like sitting down, but I am sitting down here because we're out and about, not inside the studio, not an office or anything else. I'm actually here at the property, rocking and rolling, and I usually don't do that shit either unless, it's usually there's no live stuff. It's usually recorded, and then we share it at the end of the day. But watch it all the way through. Get those juicy, awesome golden nuggets and pro tips. Use them in the field, all right? Because the market is happening, right? You just have to go after those deals. Keep your pipeline full. I don't give a fuck what people say. The bottom line is surf for deals, hit Craigslist, hit Facebook Marketplace, anywhere where it's free. If you don't have money, there's no excuse. There's elbow grease. Get on the phone, copy and paste, do what you need to do, because when your back is against the wall, you'll do your best work, right? If you're a fighter. If you're not a fighter, then you're just going to roll up and you're just going to perish. That's the bottom line. Roll up don't even roll up your sleeves, just as they say. I'm not going to say it. I was going to get a little vulgar on this movie with, I forgot it was this, was it the Indian guy and a Chinese guy? I forgot it was guy in White Castle. If you ever seen that movie, it's pretty crazy, right? Then they got a few of them, right? So, I'm not into whatever. The bottom line is kind of rambling because I'm just thinking out loud right now. But the bottom line, scan that code. Let's rock and roll. Let's do some business together. Let's help build your legacy. And as the same token, it's going to help us build our legacy. I had to figure out how to make it reciprocal. It's been reciprocal for years, right? And we do things. If we've done it for others, we'll do it for you, and we'll do it for others, right? So right now, scan that QR code. There's the price point. It is in 2024 going up about $5,000 to $6,000. And then we're going to have, the Sub-2 Master Group. We're going to roll out AHA University. And that's the only way I would want to do AHA University, is to kind of run it like that and make it personal. Yes, we'll have programs in there, but we're also want to have live coaches and myself in there rocking and rolling, just like a giant mixture of having a giant brokerage of some sort. On top of that, we got the VIP execs, VIP lending, and putting those all together along with what we're doing, right, to have the ultimate boutique brokerage. And the goal is to duplicate, because that's the only way to scale. I know, knock on wood, I'll be here for a couple of more cycles, and I always say that unless God comes to get me and things of that nature, but I ain't ready to rock. I ain't ready to rock in that way yet, but I am ready to rock and continue to rock here on earth in the United States of America and the world. So without further ado, click that link or scan. If there's any links down below, click them, or just scan that QR code. I'm going to sign off on the Amp Live Real Estate Show real quick, and then we'll go from there. But if you need to reach out, you know what you need to do. Either call, text, DM. Don't hide. We don't hide behind email and text, so we're very open. Just got to reach out and open up your mouth. Say, hey, I want to rock. I want to do what do I need to do? What's the next step, right? And we'll go from there, okay? And then we'll get you onboarded, and we'll get you rocking and rolling wherever you're at in the United States. It does not matter. You don't have to be in Southern California. You can be anywhere in a population of 7,000 to 17,000 or 700,000. It doesn't matter, right? Because the goal is to become an expert in your area. Dig in and kick some ass. That's the whole goal. All right, so rock and roll. I'm going to sign off here, and you have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.